All right, guys, let's talk about this. So, this is my example here of taking kind of some of the questions about dance being a sport and sports in general and researching them. So I've done this research already and plugged in some of these facts that I have found. This is the work that you guys are going to be doing today. On your own, you will be working on this learn section. But the work we just did in the lesson together was taking a question and then pulling some keywords from that question to be able to search. Now, today I want you guys using Kittl. On the today in reading slide, there is a link to Kittl directly on there. This is a great search engine for you guys to be using. It's going to really help you find some facts. But I wanted to show you guys what happens when you just search your research question. Okay, so let's just search my research question, which was, is dancing considered a sport? Okay, when I press search, I want you to see what happens. No results. Okay, so this is why we take those questions and we turn them into keywords. So now watch what happens when I type in dancing sport. Oh, dance facts for kids. This looks great. Oh, okay, look right here. I'm starting to see some facts pull through. So this is what I did, guys, and I took this information that I was reading through on this website and I plugged it in here to my project. Okay, all of this comes from this website. Now that led me down thinking about another question. So it talks about how dancing is not a sport, but my next question is, well, what is considered a sport? So I'm going to type in the keywords sport definition. Let's see what that gets us. Sports facts. Oh, sport is commonly defined as an athletic activity that involves a degree of competition. Okay, so from there, when I plug that fact in, sport is defined here, that makes me think, well, I know that there are dancing competitions. Okay, so what is a competition? Okay. So really, guys, I want you to see the work that I'm doing of taking a question, researching it a little bit with keywords, and then taking another question from there, slimming it down to keywords, and typing that in again. So, I don't know what. Okay, it's an event where people get together to see who is the best at something. Again, I know there's dance competitions. Let's see what information we can find. Okay, so I could click through and find some information about dancing competitions and add that here. Now, what I want you guys to be working on today is doing exactly that work. Using Kittl, coming up with a research question for your topic, slimming it down to maybe just one or two keywords, typing that in, new research. So it should be a cycle. You have a question, you find some facts, and then that gives you a new question, and then you find some facts. Just like I have done here with dance. This says to fill up the page. I just did this. You guys just saw me working on this for like a few minutes. It hasn't even been 5 minutes yet. So you should be able to find many, many facts about your topics. Let's talk about the rest of these pages on the project. I know that many of you will find pictures that you want to use in your research project. That's fine. This is your page for pictures. Slide number 6. That's your page for pictures. Slide number 5 is your page for facts. Slide number 6 is your page for pictures. Fill it up if you want to. Slides number 7 and 8 have been split up into pro and con, so you guys can use these if you want to. You are not required to set up your notes this way. I just thought it might make sense for some of you. If you want to change the title here, that's okay as well. Like if this wanted to be underwater and this one wanted to be outer space, that's fine. These pages, 5, 7, and 8, you guys can really use them how you want to use them, okay? All right, guys, that's what you should be doing during your independent reading time today.